Good morning, everyone. Today is the 19th of January, and here in Florida, this morning when I woke up, it was 26 degrees this morning, and it's about 8 o'clock. I'm on my way to work, but I came here because I have a testimony. God has place you sometimes in situations, in places, in difficulties, and it's not because he forget about you, but it's because he it's a way of telling you you have been through it all, and this is your breakthrough. And when you're in the situation at that time, the problems arise, the issues, the difficulties arise, you don't know that. You're thinking, oh my God, God has turned his back on me. What am I going to do? Because you don't know that. But this is not you. He's actually next to you. So in August 2016, I was at a dead-end job. So, and I graduated with my master, couldn't find a real job on my master, so I settled for something dead end back in 2015. So in 2016, there was a company that had just opened here in Tampa in 2014, and I found a position there. So, but it was a contract position, so I took it. When I took it, so I took the position as a contractor, but I'm thinking like, you know what, I will, because I know the type of worker I am. I should be able to get a permanent position because my work will talk for itself. So, and I did. It went well. So, as I'm getting ready, I had my interview to become permanent. Then the supervisor said they're going on vacation. 2 weeks later, when they come back, they will give me the final result. Then the company announced that their department that I was working at, I won't get too detailed because some people will probably figure out the company, so I'm trying to keep it a little discreet. But they came back, they said there have been some transformation and they want to do some cut and lean, so therefore they want to wait for about a month. A month became 2, 2 became 3, 3 became 4, 5 and 6. So now the contract had renewed, so they have to renew it again. A contract that was supposed to be 6 months ended up being a year. And they renew it for another 6 months to make it 18 months. So then they figure it out. Then they say, okay, you guys now can reapply the first interview. It's annulled, no longer good. You got to reapply. So I reapplied, and it was some other colleagues of mine that was contractors with me. So out of all of us, it was about 7 or 8 of us. They only take 3, and I was not selected. And what makes me uncomfortable at that time, not because I was not selected, but it was a reason that was given to me that why I was not selected. This manager called me and said, hey, you were not selected because we found some stronger candidates, so therefore we don't think you were qualified enough for the position. And I'm thinking like, wow, you have people with a high school diploma. Nothing against people with high school diploma. This is not what I'm saying. Please don't take it out of context. But you have people with a high school diploma telling me that they are more qualified than me, who has a master's degree in business administration. That's weird. But when she said that, God allowed me to be humble, because I know I have a mouth. I couldn't say anything. But God allowed me to be humble. He restricted my mouth, and I said, oh, okay, no problem. I take it, and I left. I did not say anything. Then at that time, all things seems to be very dark, because it was in November and my contract is going to be ended in February. I was just like stressed. So, and then something came up to my mind. Something said, you know what? You have settled yourself for too little of you. Then I started looking at my experience. I reevaluated myself. Sometimes those difficulties, God already given you a breakthrough. You just don't feel like you want the breakthrough because you are facing some situation. In the situation you're facing right now is a test for you to reevaluate yourself. And I reevaluate my experiences, my education, things that I've been through in my life. And I said, you know what? I have settled for too little. Let me upgrade the bar. So I went and then I revamped my resume and I put it out there. I put it out. I said, God, I'm looking for something better. I'm looking for something that you know you can use me for. And then that happened in November. I went to vacations and I had a trip for the company that I had to go to in Ireland. I went and I came back. And when I came back in December, they started calling me. And then everybody that was calling me, a lot of them was calling me for the same company to go on a different assignment. But I couldn't go because I'm under the contract. So I had to say no. And then, bam, another company called me. That is, if not bigger than the company that I work for. Call me, and when they called me, they had they wanted me to interview for a position. I went, I interviewed for the position in less than a week. The whole process in less than a week. So I had a phone interview with the recruiter ID. I have phone interview with the actual recruiter, and I have interview with the manager. Then I got a call saying that I got the position, and then we went to negotiation contract. That was a $7.60 raise from the position that they told me that I was not qualified for. That's one. Number two, that position took me from a C7 to a D6. So that is two. Number three, I get to become my title have the word global in it when I was barely a domestic positions with the old one. So now I get to travel all over the world teaching people how to implement a system for the company globally, and teaching people how to use the system after I implemented them. You know what? I wasn't the breakthrough. I just didn't know. But once God said, hey, here's the clue. You need to reevaluate yourself. I did just that. I reevaluate myself. And God said, okay, now you've done that. Let me show you your breakthrough. Let me tell you, the situation you're going through right now is an evaluation stages. Reevaluate yourself. The problem you're facing right now, reevaluate yourself. The relationship that's not working right now, reevaluate your values to see if that's what you want to do, to be in for the rest of your life. The job that's humiliated you right now, reevaluate yourself. Maybe there's a better thing waiting out there for you. You just got to take the clue from God. So guys, I am actually late for work. Let me get in, and then this week and next week will be my last week here. So let me go in and have a blessed day. And I hope you guys have a blessed day as well. That was the word that God put in my heart for you today. You guys stay warm, and we'll talk soon. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share the video with somebody who probably going through something and needs a breakthrough in their life. Bye-bye. God bless you.